So I'll place it here. Torqued. So I first went ahead and I set the pre-cut lengths of belt. Wrap it around like that and get the other end. So now I have this here held pretty much by belts and main shaft. First, right here, to tension the belts. There. So we have done the belt for this one and this one. Now we have to do this one right here. So I'll have to remove these caps, take the shaft off that lets this pivot, take it fully out, and then run the belt through here, and then do the same thing I did for the others. Check the other side. Okay, there you go. And then all we gotta do is tension here. That feels good. Alright, so here's the first half of the enclosure. It's too large to print in one go in the printer, so it's half, and I'll glue the other half to this end. So this is the side where the fan goes. It goes like this, right? This side here. This part right there covering, and you bolt it up. So let's put it up. Oops, sorry. So this first. Our 40mm bolts. It's our M3. Okay. And then I'll just go ahead, pass the wire through the hole, try to line them up. Alright, so now they're there. I would flip it like this so you can see kind of what I'm gonna do. Then I'm just gonna put a washer and then a nut. We're set. Got the fan set up. Ready to move on. Now this cable I don't think will be long enough, so I'll probably have to cut it and then extend it a bit to get to the main power distribution strip. Alright, so I did go ahead and then glue the existing piece that I had screwed the fan closure and the half, right? This is the one we have put in. Now this is glued in place with the other half. I have to attach the other closure here and then place it on the wood board. So here's the piece we need to pull it up. Turn it on its side. So there it is. You can see them all bolted up. These are all 4mm by 16mm long. And now we have the whole thing set up. So I've gone ahead and zip tied most of the zipper motor cables to keep them all bundled up. Anyways, it keeps the cables much more better organized, and you'll see how it looks. See, I started here at the top and it looks much cleaner. I'll continue here and I'll be adding a few others. And then I tighten zip ties. Now I'll go ahead and cut them. There it is, and then this has belt tensioners, so the belts are not shown. The original design for this robot was based on basically setting this housing that hosts this motor and then pushing it all the way along the slots to the left. I'm using a wooden board and making slots is not super easy, plus I much rather use a tensioner than having a clamping force be what defines my tension on my belt. Now let's go ahead and set up our gripper. You don't have to print in different colors, but I did to get a better look. We start by setting up the servo to the bottom of the base and the main linkage that will drive the gripper to open and close. And when attaching the final link, make sure you set that gear to make contact at a spot that will enable all the links to open and close in a parallel manner so that it doesn't look crooked. And this final screw is basically what you'll tighten to attach it to the output shaft coming out of the robot's 6-axis. And so now we're ready to test.